We have walked up and down this road so many times before, but we have never driven on it because it is a really bad road, but also there's a few boulders in the way. So hopefully today, with the help of our digger, this is going to change. We'll be able to drive to the ruin. Why is it so important to drive to the ruin? Because now we have started working on it. We need to get materials there. And if we don't have a good road, it's impossible to carry everything with us.
She's not there, eh?
Nope.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. I think now we'll go and cut the road out with the digger, eh?
Yeah.
So we can lift it off. That was easy. Demolishing is always fun and easy. Right, let's keep all these stones so we can use them in the rebuild. Alrighty, where should we put these stones? I mean, we're going to probably need to rebuild here, so might as well leave them close to here, right?
Yes, yes.
So we'll put them here, right where the camera is.
Okay.
And then we can put the cement and gravel when we order it somewhere here. Because if we cut the road like that. Okay, I'm going to go and get the digger ready while you do that.
Okie dokie.
Leave the big ones for me.
Okay.
Don't be a hero.
Okay, hero.
See you soon.
See you soon.
I'm going to go grease some nipples. So, last week we finally got our digger Constance running, but it wasn't all great news because the swivel joint was still leaking a little bit of oil when it was at 3 o'clock. We did make a pin and lock it, and I was happy with having 120 degrees of movement from the front and no 360. But I just spent the last 2 to 3 days sorting out our road from up on the asphalt. It's about 1 kilometer to where we are now. And it took me 2 to 3 days, and the whole time it didn't leak 1 drop of oil. So, Rich, Uncle Rich, if you're watching, I owe you a happy dance. Constance not leaking oil! Constance not leaking oil! Thanks, Rich. I know you were disappointed that it was leaking oil, but for some reason, the brake, which started working, which would stop it from spinning on the 360, stopped working, and the oil stopped leaking. I don't know if they're connected, but I'm very happy to swap one problem for the other, because the brake really doesn't matter. Woo! Not leaking for the first time in 5 years since we had it.
So good.
Still full, very good. Working very well, the engine. But I do have to thank Rich once again, because when I was working on the road, it stopped working for me. I was really worried that I was going to stay up there forever, but I got on the phone with Rich. He diagnosed the problem, figured out it was getting too much air or not enough diesel in, and we figured that it was the fuel line. It was all deteriorated because it was old. We never changed it. Changed it, started up, worked like a treat. So thank you, Rich, once again for being my mechanic on a phone. It's great. Right, let's go. Okay, so let's go sort out that road between here and the ruins so we can take down the lintel with Constance. You see, no oil. I've spun right round, not a drop of oil, and not even at 3 o'clock. Woohoo!
If you are new to our channel or have recently started watching us, you might not know the story of the digger, and you have no idea what a huge moment this moment is for us. For the digger to be moving and not leaking is just insane. Constance, the digger's name, is finally pulling her weight. And she has a lot of hard work ahead of her. Even Molly can't believe her eyes. And it has been a bumpy road with a lot of help along the way. Luke has learned so much about diggers, and this moment wouldn't have been possible without 3 amazing people: Ashley, Nick and Uncle Rich. You have done so much for us and we have thanked you many a time, but seriously guys, you are the best. And this means so much to us, but it's funny that it means so much to a lot of you as well, because it's very often that you mention the digger and how the digger is in the comments. And this especially is for you, Jane, the frugal queen in France. You can now throw that party.
Ready. So, unfortunately, we don't have a, what do you call it? What did Nick call it? A pecker. We don't have a pecker for the digger. Can't not smile when I say that. So, we're going to try and break that rock, because the car will never get down here over that. It's the dodgiest bit. With a big jigger that our friend Dirk had lent us. So, let's bring the car to here, which is as far as we can go really, and start cracking rock.
Before we test our new old road with the car, I want to tell you a little bit about the sponsor of today's video, Acaso. And we have been testing out their night vision goggles. And since we have a lot of outdoorsy people here who watch our channel and love nature, I think these might interest quite a few of you out there. And if they're not for you, you probably still really enjoy the footage that I managed to get with these awesome goggles. It comes with 2 batteries, a charging cable, a manual, which is very important and you must read it, a lens cleaner for those who want the best quality images, and a strap so you can hang it around your neck when you go on those little wildlife walks. These are an awesome thing to have in your backpack on camping trips, or if you like taking nice night hikes and want to watch the nature around you. It is pretty easy to use. There's a menu which helps you along the way. The first thing I did when I got them out of the case is look through them like this. You can't actually wear them on your face. You look through this and you point there, and if this distance is fine, to have a really good view at what you're watching. And then if you really like what you're seeing, you can actually record it. You can watch it in black and white, and you can watch it in color. You can change the infrared make it brighter. You can also zoom, and if you like having your phone with you and prefer using your phone, you can download the app and do everything from your phone instead of from these goggles. I prefer being out in nature and leaving my phone at home. Okay, Molly wants to see as well. Wow, Molly, look! Oh my goodness, Molly. When we went out to use them at night, unfortunately we did not spot any wild boar. I can't spot any wild animals with this one around because she just barks and scares them away. So I did a lot of filming of Molly here at night. This is through the camera. My night vision goggles. Very good. It's very good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm walking towards Molly. She's just in front of us, but you can't see her. Now let me try with a spot on Molly. Hey Molly, I can see you. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I love it. I spot a Molly. Hi Molly. Let's see if I can see the pigs. And you can also record with sound. At night the black and white picture is much cooler, and you can also adjust the infrared and make it brighter and brighter. And your infrared setting goes up to 8, so it's pretty cool as it gets brighter and brighter when it is so very dark outside. Molly came here because it is time to go and work on that road. So it's time to put them away. So thank you so much again, Akeso, for sending us these wonderful night vision goggles. And I do hope one day I will spot some wild boar with it. But unfortunately, Molly is really a wild boar chaser. She can smell them out, she'll bark at them, get them out of their hole, and they run away. But more often than not, she scares them away before I have a chance to look at them. And if you would like your own pair, then I have left a link in the description below. Go check them out. Okay, let's do this, and fingers crossed that the granite is not the hard one, because that is really tough to crack.
Let's go break some rock, eh?
Yeah.
You ready for it, Molly?
You want to show him your new trick of the bow?
Let's see.
You got good. Bow, Molly.
Begrudgingly, but she did it.
And down again. Bow. One more, Molly. Bow.
Oh my goodness.
She doesn't want. Okay, turn then. And turn. And are you embarrassed? Is Molly embarrassed? Are you embarrassed?
Are you embarrassed because you didn't do a perfect bow, Molly?
It was almost perfect.
The first one was perfect. The second one...
Not so much. Up again. Down. And up. And bow. Bow. Bow.
Leave that bum in the air, Molly. Leave that bum in the air.
Bow.
That's a lot for just one treat, eh, Molly?
Little one.
It's not enough.
She's like, I'll have another.
She deserves
treat.
another one.
You want one more? Come on.
Don't make her do too many things
No,
for
no.
it.
Up. Come on. Up. Good. And turn. Kiss me. Okay, that's it.
Okay, shall we go and drive for the first time on that road?
Whoa,
for us anyway. Four-wheel drive Jeeps and stuff pass, but we never have with our car, obviously.
No. Molly, let's go. Special girl. Molly's going to be in the car. Molly, you want to go in the car with Daddy? Come.
You want to come? Okay, no, you stay then.
Okay, bye, Molly. Wow.
Okay.
Let's see. Molly, remember you're not wearing your seatbelt, okay? So
I hope
it's
we don't
dangerous.
get stopped by the cops without a seatbelt with the dog on the front seat on this motorway here. Oh. Oh, slidey. Okay, we can
Okay,
stop
stop.
here.
Okay. Okay, Molly, we made it. We made it, Molly. Yeah, because I wanted a break too.
I know. It's like, oh, we can sit here, it's nice. Mini side project. Looking pretty good already, yeah?
It's looking good. It's not, I mean, it's a hard job, but it's not as hard to break as I thought it would be.
We was hoping it's all like that.
Molly,
A
now,
bit more here, a bit in the middle there where you were. And then we start working on that piece. We have to bring it down from the outside edge instead of like here trying to get it flat.
now
we
we
need to
start
go
from
towards, like, we have to bring this down to that as much as
Yeah.
possible, eh? Good time to do it at least. What?
there. I didn't get her bowl because I didn't realize.
You
Look
want to
at
drink,
her,
Molly?
she wants
Come,
water.
come.
No, that's not good enough for her.
Why? Well, drink. All of a sudden she's thirsty.
No, she's always like every time I drink, she wants to drink. But I thought I left one there and one, and I didn't think.
Before, when we were in front of the ruin, I had a sip and she was looking at me and I just went like that in her face, and her the look she gave me made me laugh, and I spat the whole thing in her face by accident.
Molly,
And she looked at me with such shock, like, why would you do that? Hey, Molly.
Oh no. Let me give you what Mommy does for Molly. She's always super thirsty. As soon as she hears me drinking, she comes running. Okay, wait. I wanted more for Molly.
There, look how steep it is there.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the
yeah.
bigger.
Molly. Oops. You'll need to move, princess.
Go, Molly.
Because it's in the... I'm sorry, honey.
Hey.
We're soon going, okay? You're bored, eh? Hey, you're bored. But we're soon going to go home now. Show mommy embarrassed. Show mommy embarrassed. Oh, how embarrassed. Again. One more. Clever girl. Oh my goodness, you're so super clever. Okay, take it. Clever girl. This is for later, okay?
It's looking really good. We do have to smash a bit over there then. It goes a bit higher.
Yeah, once you put, I realized
1 or 2 hours, like nothing like this. This was the biggest job. Oh, we were lucky it was the soft granite.
All of it, even where you said it might not be, eh?
Yeah. Wow. It's so highway.
Exactly. Okay, we're going.
Hasta
Let's go
mañana.
home, Molly, let's go home.
Let's go home, Molly, let's go home. Let's go home, Molly, let's go home.
Let's go home. All of us together. Excited! Let's go spread some wild chamomile around, Molly. Wow, Molly's up for it. Let's go! Wow!
You hit a bird.
Oh, sorry, bird.
Go on, get
I thought it bounced on it.
and started flying.
Wow, that was cool. Okay, next.
Okay, we're going to have an excess of chamomile over here.
Molly, you enjoyed walking with Mummy Daddy, huh? We are not putting much work into the garden this year, but this bed is going to be watered and taken care of, because last year the thing that used to give me the most joy every morning is waking up and watching the morning glory open, and they were just so beautiful, covering this whole section. And this year, as I look down, a lot have self-seeded and they're growing back, but I also have a lot of seeds that I saved from last year of the Morning Glory too. So I'm gonna place some where I want them. And I've also really gotten into making seed balls this week, and I'm really enjoying it. Luke and I started the day by throwing bombs of wild chamomile around the land, and we really enjoyed it. But I've also made a few things for the garden. These are gourd seeds, and because every year the mice attack my seeds, I've decided to try them, put them in a protective coating until they're ready to germinate. And we'll see how it goes. And all the gourd is going to go in this bed, and hopefully some of it will take, because I remember 3 years ago when we had loads hanging on this. It looked beautiful. All the gourd were growing hanging down, and I think the mix of gourd and Morning Glory is going to look amazing. Plus this bed already has comfrey, tansy and mint that come up every year, so I don't have to do anything to this bed except plant these gourds and water and hope that it will turn out as beautiful as I'm picturing it in my head. I did decide to do these with my gourd and pumpkin seeds because I do not want mice to eat them, and this is a trial. Hopefully they won't get to them before they can germinate. Because these little balls come with everything in them, they come with compost that will help them to germinate and give them the right nutrients to start off, but also this protective coating with clay and the fact that they're round helps keep the wildlife from eating them. These seed bombs are used more often than not to strengthen biodiversity in a particular area. But when you do this, you do have to be careful not to introduce the wrong plants or invasive species to an area, or you can be doing more harm than good. And I have made a video on this on my other channel, Sarah's Happy Place. If you want to head there, I will leave the link in the description below. Now, because it's been so crazy rainy lately, Luke has started another project just up the hill. You could guess what he's making, but I'm not going to tell you till it's ready. But if you are our patron, you probably already know. That's another reason to follow us on Patreon, because to thank you guys for all the support that is much, much needed to continue with our projects. We give you sneak peeks into other projects. Also, Monday updates every Monday. And yeah, just stuff that we want to share with just a smaller audience. Ready! Ready! This is very
It's fine.
sticky outy.
It's fine. We'll be going back and forth, even the digger will bring this, I think.
Probably.
Alright, finally we have access to the ruin. No more carrying stuff.
High five!
I think this video is going to be long enough, so I think we'll cut it here. We, however, are going to go and get that lintel off the side of our ruin. So if you want to see that next week, make sure you tune in. Same bat place, same bat time. Oh, and this week we didn't spend anything again, which is awesome. High five.
High five. Next week, on the other hand.
Yes, I've already got something lined up. I'm going to go see it today, but it's a tool that's really going to help us. So fingers crossed we strike a deal. Thank you to everyone who donated this week, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you very, very much for watching, and don't forget, if you want a pair of night vision goggles, just head to the description and you'll find them there.
How cool they are, eh? They're awesome.